Fun facts about the human face. It contains 14 bones, the strongest muscle in the human body relative to size, and it can get you big Hollywood movie roles when you're objectively terrible at acting. Our face has also been used more and more like a fingerprint, a way to identify us through the use of something called facial recognition technology. And there are many instances where this can make our lives easier. We can unlock smartphones, board airplanes, or buy things just by having our face scanned. But it's also being used extensively against us without our knowledge or consent. So how does it work? Facial recognition surveillance works essentially by having high-definition cameras detect all the faces in a crowd and comparing them with existing police photographs, such as mugshots from previous arrests. It's seen as a non-intrusive, secretive way to identify terrorists from a crowd of people. And it's increasingly in use across Europe. To give you just a few notable examples, it was used 2 years ago at the Champions League final in Wales, in Milan Central Station, and most recently at the Südkreuz train station in Berlin. But there are some huge problems with facial recognition technology. For starters, it's about as reliable as Donald Fountain of Truth Trump. At the Champions League final, it produced 2,300 false positives. That is, it misidentified 2,300 people as suspected terrorists. Moreover, research shows that the technology gets less and less accurate as people's skin gets darker. And there's absolutely no doubt that it's being used hand in hand with racial profiling tactics. And then there's the obvious. People age, faces change. They can grow beards, get plastic surgery, or get a full face tattoo before running out of money and claiming that's what they were going for all along. The other big problem with facial recognition surveillance is that it constitutes a massive and completely unwarranted invasion of our privacy. Police are essentially taking our pictures without asking us and storing them in databases and not telling us what they're doing with them. Imagine you're standing in the Südkreuz station having a cappuccino, minding your own business, when a police officer walks up to you, puts a camera in your face, takes your picture, and then walks away without saying a word. Would you be cool with that? Because that's essentially what's happening, except there's no police officer and most probably you don't even know what's happening. And authorities are being disturbingly coy about what they're doing with these face scans. Neither the German government nor the National Railway Company would comment on the surveillance system in Südkreuz station, except to say that it's essentially just an updated version of old school surveillance cameras. Which is true in about the same sense that U2 is an updated version of a baby playing with pots and pans on the kitchen floor. Move over, Bono. The other really disturbing thing about facial recognition surveillance is that it's operating in a legal gray area. Because it constitutes such an obvious violation of our right to privacy, legal experts in Germany are already saying that the system in Südkreuz station quite likely violates both human rights and the German Constitution. If we allow facial recognition surveillance to be rolled out without complete oversight and transparency, we are well on our way to living in a Big Brother police state. Look, this is a big topic with a high potential for data to be thrown around, and it's quite likely you've already stopped watching and are watching videos of cats in costumes. And I'm talking to myself. And that's cool, I'm fine with that. But if you are still watching and you are worried about what facial recognition surveillance means for our rights, check out the link in the description.